Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome into Miss Dewi channel. Today we're gonna talk about classifying animal, the last part. We're gonna talk about here. What is the characteristic of invertebrates? Do you still remember what is invertebrates? Yes, it is the animal without the backbones. Let's take a look what are there. So the invertebrates we divide based on their leg. The one is the invertebrate with the jointed leg, and the other one is the invertebrate without jointed legs. And the one without jointed leg classify again based on the number of their legs. There are 3 pairs or 6, 4 pair or 8, or more than 4 pairs like 10 or so. Now welcome into the invertebrates with jointed legs. In this chapter, we're gonna discuss about the example of invertebrate with jointed legs, such as insects, spider, and crabs. And here we are in the insect world, an amazing world with a lot of color, function, and amazing stuff. First, let's take a look at the body of insect. We divide the body into 3 parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. And then let's take a look on the legs. How many legs it have? It have 6 legs. And also it has the part of their head. We call it feelers. Usually insects have a pairs of feelers. So once you find a small animal, make sure if you can find the 6 leg and their body divide into 3 and they also have a feeler, yes, you might classify them into insect. What else? As we know, some insects have wings and some other insect is wingless. So it is kind of mites, the one that you can find. It's usually pretty small. You can see it by the microscope. And the insect also reproduce by laying eggs. 1,000 of eggs that will be hatches become small young insect. Now let's talk about spider. What is the this thing about the spider? Let's take a look at the body parts of the spider. It's different from the insect. The insect have 8 legs. Look at the leg, it has 8 legs. And then the body of spider divide into 2, cephalothorax. Cephal means head, thorax means body. So the body and head is joined together, making cephalothorax, and also the abdomen or the stomach. So this is the characteristic of spider. And then what about the crabs? Look at the crabs. This is very, very interesting. The crabs lives on the water and it has 5 legs. The other 4 is the normal legs, and the first pair of legs it change into tools for them to look for the food. Okay, see you nice crabs. And then the invertebrates without jointed legs. They are such as jellyfish, coral, snails. Look at the snail. The earthworm, and also the starfish. So this is the invertebrate without the jointed legs. Let's take a look what are interesting about them. Look at the jellyfish and the corals have a mouth surrounded by tentacles. So there's a tools named tentacles which can catch their prey. And then what about this? Effect of starfish. The starfish has spine-like structure all over their body. All over the upper body is closed by the spine-like structure on their skin. It function to protect their body. Now let's take a look about snails and worm. Most snails and worms live on land. And snails have soft body and a shell, while the worm only have soft body. But the worm have the sense organ that can feel the changes in their environment. Well, that's it for the invertebrates. Keep awesome, keep challenging, keep learning again and again, and be the best of you. I love you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.